I'm sitting out here and it's sprinkling a little bit. And I know I normally do the cosmic connections on my Instagram and stuff, pulling cards and stuff, but I wanted to come out here and just make a quick little video for you all. I did pull a card. We got the card of overcoming obstacles. And it's kind of interesting too, because you know what? We are definitely in some trying times right now. We have a lot of this Capricorn energy, and a lot of people don't really know how to deal with this energy because it's such a high vibrational energy. Capricorn's coming into this life, and it's funny, it's an earth sign, but being the 10th house naturally in the midhaven, this is really about overcoming a lot of our earthly desires, a lot of these obstacles, and really, tapping into this deeper sense of connection to source consciousness. So, when you have Jupiter here, the South Node here, when you have, of course the Sun's here now, Mercury's now here, the South Node, Saturn, Pluto, a lot of freaking energy. And Venus just left here. We are in some trying times. We're definitely overcoming obstacles. And it can be a little weird because the thing about the Capricorn energy is that, it rules the boss. It's the jefe. A lot of times you don't really know what the boss is going through. They shield it from their employees. So a lot of times in our life, we can feel, we are the boss of our life, and then the people around us are like our employees in a sense. Like, we employ them to be in our life. Certain people of course have bigger positions than other people, but they don't really know exactly what's going on. But I think what's going on here with all this Capricorn energy and this Capricorn stellium is that, despite what other people think, we have to really dig deep within ourselves and be honest with ourselves about our situation, what we're manifesting, how things are moving forward. And that can be tough because we all have blind spots. Everyone has blind spots. And that's why we have employees, so they can take care of some of those blind spots. Because this is why, if you say, for example, you go into a restaurant, right? And you have people that are reviewing certain things. You wouldn't know that a certain dish wasn't prepared correctly unless your employee, i.e. the server, brought that to your attention. You're trying to take care of all these other things that the employee is kind of blind to, but then there are things that you're blind to. A lot of these other small little details, and now it's definitely kind of coming down here, but my phone will be okay. It's actually kind of nice. It's actually kind of chill, but in between eclipses is always a sensitive time. And being in between eclipses from Capricorn to Cancer is very interesting because you get the last half of the zodiac, the last few signs of the zodiac, and then you get the first 4 signs of the zodiac. So it's sort of this alpha and omega energy that we're getting here. There's this sort of alpha and omega energy where we kind of start off with the new moon with the omega energy. We almost start off with the end. We start off with the end goal. And then we have to figure out, what do we have to release as far as the alpha energy, the first half of the zodiac. What do we have to release as far as that goes, so we can manifest the end goal that we are all conceiving of right now? Mercury has just slipped into Capricorn. We all were just channeling thoughts of the bigger picture. But it's been kind of hard to decipher and detect what it is that we have to do to move forward. Mercury squared Neptune during all this. So there's certainly a lot of, dealings with our belief structure, what we believe we can manifest, what we can believe we can accomplish in this life. And of course, how we view ourselves within society, within the collective, and our sense of status in this world. It's been some trying ass times. I'm not gonna lie, it's been some trying ass times. Hopefully this entire video actually uploads on Instagram. I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't know if they'll upload it in parts, but I think the fact of the matter remains is that, today for, I guess, the cosmic connections, is that we are all definitely connected. And everyone does have particular roles in your life. But you have to be honest with yourself and be real with yourself. These are some very real times. We have a lot of earth energy. We don't have any Virgo energy, but it's a lot of cardinal earth. And then we have Uranus, which is fixed Earth, and Uranus is a fixed planet. So we're zapped into reality right now. We don't necessarily know how to change right now because we don't have Virgo energy. And of course, the ruler of Virgo, Chiron, is in Aries, which is a cardinal sign. So the only way that change can really happen is through action. But we may be afraid to take action because of what happened before, what happened in the past, and what potentially hurt us. I think that's what's interesting about this card that I drew too. The overcoming obstacle cards. You see the sword that's just sitting in the stone, but the person who put the stone is not there. It's almost like he climbed over the stone, put the sword in the stone, and then kept moving forward. And then, of course, he didn't have protection. But there seemed to be some sort of trust and belief that even though he didn't have his sword to protect him against the enemies that are going to be coming in, that he will still be protected. Or that he will find a better weapon. He will find something better that would accompany him in his arsenal. And that's where we are right now. We have had tools within our arsenal that have protected us. And just because we leave them behind doesn't mean that we don't love them. I think there's this whole thing where it's like if we leave something behind, that means that we don't love them. That's not true. We may love them even more. We just don't realize it.